Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, April 12. Government has reduced property tax rates across the board after sections of the population objected to recent increases.
This government cannot ignore these concerns, and we must therefore make adjustments.
During a statement to Parliament on Tuesday, the Finance Minister said the $1,000 flat rate would maintain on properties valued up to $400,000. Values above this figure will be subject to tax rates ranging from a low of 0.5% to a high of 0.9%, down from the 0.8 to 1.3% range announced a month ago.
Under the new regime, if a property is valued at $1.7 million, which is in the 0.6% tax band, the owner will still benefit from the flat $1,000 for the first $400,000, as also from the lower rates up to $1.5 million. So he or she would really only pay 0.6% on the values between $1.5 million and $1.7 million.
With the new rates, the average increase in taxes have been reduced for both residential and commercial properties. Among several measures to provide relief as needed, the Finance Minister indicated that owners of properties that are part of a business, such as a hotel or farm, can seek to write off the property taxes against their income taxes. Special relief of up to 50% of the taxes is also available for agricultural properties, while landowners experiencing financial or other kinds of hardship can apply for special discretionary relief. And for those property owners who contend that their lands are valued too high under the newly applied 2013 valuation roll, Minister Shaw says they can submit an objection to the Commissioner of Land Valuations. In addition, government has waived all penalties on current property tax liabilities in financial year 2017-2018.
For those who have already paid their property taxes on the previously announced rates, any overpayment will be refunded or can be credited towards tax liabilities in 2018-19.
The revenue yield from the new lower property tax rates, which take effect retroactive to April 1, 2017, is $2.1 billion less than previously projected. To legally facilitate the changed rates, Parliament debated and passed the Property Tax Amendment No. 2 Act 2017 during yesterday's sitting. Another bill and 2 land valuation orders were also passed to indemnify the government against liability arising from the collection of increased property tax rates on the old 2002 valuations since the year 2013. Government's ratification of the Paris Agreement on Climate Change is being welcomed and praised by the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, in Jamaica. Countries adopted the Paris Agreement in December 2015, and it was entered into force less than a year later. It provides a global roadmap for actions that will reduce emissions and build climate resilience. Minister with responsibility for the environment portfolio, Darrell Vaz, announced Jamaica's ratification during yesterday's start of a 3-day climate change symposium in Kingston.
All our partners and stakeholders who will be further engaged and embraced to ensure that we fulfill our obligations under the Paris Agreement. We are now in implementation mode.
The UNDP's acting resident representative to Jamaica, Elsie Lawrence Chanoun, commended the country for taking a leap of faith.
For our part, UNDP Jamaica will continue to mobilize technical and financial resources as part of our broader commitment to building climate and disaster resilience.
Foreign Affairs Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith signed the ratification document on March 30, 2017. Jamaica is much closer to tapping into a $2.7 million grant from the Japanese government as part of the project to promote energy efficiency in Caribbean countries. The grant will be provided through the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, to benefit Jamaica, Barbados, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Trinidad and Tobago. Finance Minister Audley Shaw signed the record of discussions at his ministry this morning with JICA's resident representative, Kenji Tobita.
The record of discussions signals the synergy and collaboration between the governments of Jamaica and Japan in this vital area of energy efficiency and renewable energy. Also, it bolsters the existing efforts of the government of Jamaica aimed at reducing overall fossil fuel consumption.
And finally, ground has been broken for a diagnostic center and infant school at the Sam Sharp Teachers College. This should improve the provision of services to the western end of the island, which currently exists only at Montego in Kingston. These include early diagnosis of learning disabilities.
This is one of the driving forces behind the ministry's push to increase access to infant schools.
The Ministry of Education, Youth and Information is funding the construction to the tune of $62 million with support from Food for the Poor and PACE Canada. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.